You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
And warm welcome to the Liberty Education Talk, where they can see you live on Liberty Television, now Facebook, YouTube, and we website. Well, may I bring this edition of the program to you. My name is Al Hassan Kuma. As usual, we can look inside the education sector, things that don't happen all about the country. We can carry it, master sabi people inside the education sector for come explain to you with regards to the developments that don't happen in the country. You say for the watch could be part of the program through where you will send a message to the number 0742 545 0742 545. And the number you will say a message, or you will drop your comments at the platform where you watch me from, either on our Facebook or YouTube page. And this program is powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Well, today we will look at an institution of Sierra Leone. They provide education. We don't do extremely well with regards to education business in the country. We're in a Lifeline Nehemiah project. We can look at the operations in Sierra Leone and some of the recent developments that we don't happen at the school, and also talk about the MPSC results we the Minister of Education we just released out. Waiting at the outcome of that particular examination results, see how it affects the Lifeline, with some of the development and so far with regards to the examination at Lifeline School. We will come and explain to you where they watch the program this evening. Well, today for Kai we discuss about this. I deal with the director for Lifeline Nehemiah project, Prince Tommy Williams. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Well, good evening. Thank you for having me.
I also deal with the head teacher for Lifeline Nehemiah Primary School. We in Gogia to GV Kama. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Okay. Well, continue for watch the program Education Talk. We always can there every Wednesday for bringing to you insights of the education structure in the country. Strictly, we will. I'll start with director. For like you brief we viewers the way they watch now. Within some of the recent developments within the institution.
Well, Lifeline Nehemiah project we done the operate since 1990. We don't effectively operate in this country. We actually don't invest in young people in this country, where we believe say young people have not actually not the machine for ensure say the country able for develop. So we did into that effectively, but to narrow the conversation, I'll go and follow it just quickly. No, say Lifeline below recruits young people in the vocational skills training area, where we get able team where they manage the young people, and they currently, as we speak, over 70% of them don't go on internship, where then currently they get hands-on training on the skill, depending on the skill area where then they land. So that is one. Then we also into women and girls who they support teenage pregnant girls. Right now, as I talk, the able team, the tour at the various sites across the country who they support teenage pregnant girls for let they able for deliver safe, let they able access better health care, with a partner with the health workers, the Ministry of Health. Then we also, they help them for let them reintegrate into society, into their main family setting, into education, be it formal or non-formal, for let them able for come back and catch up. Some of them where they cannot born because of the trauma or the lack of acceptance in society can affect them. But we don't see over the years we support to the young people here, they really create impact in their lives, and most of them, they able catch up again with their education. So that is another one. The leadership training program, where we train young people for become a meaningful and responsible citizens of this country. That's as well, they continue, where over the years, over 900 young people don't pass through. We don't get, some don't become lawyers, clergymen, senior businesswomen, and men in the country where they had their own institution now. So Lifeline continues still committed in that same trajectory with a continue for investing in young people. So the educational side, nursery, primary, junior secondary, and the secondary, senior secondary, of course, somebody they were not the expert to go talk about the MPSC results. Then don't they do extremely well. The school management don't they do extremely well. Even sometimes in the midst of challenges, they're able to provide the right support for them picking them, especially in a deprived community like Consola Wellington. They don't really try. Okay. So kudos to the team, the professional, they will go talk about that. So I think in summary, that is that. This push issue, we don't come. We've been there also, they engage young people. We not get funding. We know it just take we by surprise, but we believe as Sierra Leoneans, we get a role for play. So in we only to where we don't engage young people, especially the one that will not fall into the ditches, into the drug abuse, such as push. We also they try for distract them by engaging them positively, let them not fall into that. But even though the one them we don't fall into that, we also they engage them meaningfully, provide mentorship. Them boku. So until we're able to forget the required funding, but we're not wait for funding, we do we own best for now. So yes, that's a summary of currently waiting we do and what's we there.
All right, thank you very much. Viewers, is still watch the Liberty Education Talk where they come to you live. Now this platform. Well, that's now the director for Lifeline Negima project na Sierra Leone. We just don't give you insights of waiting and some of the recent developments and we don't they happen within the institution. Well, we're gonna for come to you later for let's discuss about this. The secrets behind all this success the way you don't mention the institution don't achieve, not only for give formal education but going beyond community-wide for see our best we able for change life within the society. We'll come and discuss about that. I'll join the head of the institution for the primary school, Mrs. Wugiatu V. Kama. Good evening, welcome for the second time. All right, so you go able for just give you small background of some of the achievements the primary school don't they get in terms of exams, more especially the MPSC examination, because we may understand nationwide the results not been too good nationwide, but other schools and they will do remarkably well based on individual performance so far. So for family to watch now, you'll be able to give you everything happen within Lifeline and how the results so far been look like for the Lifeline Neymar primary school.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You talk louder so that viewers will get you.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah.
Now talking of the Lifeline Neymar primary school for the MPSC, the result was superb.
Okay.
The results fine.
Okay.
We sent 60 them for the exam, one very absent.
Okay.
So we get 59 we take the exam.
Okay.
And out of that 59, we get 53 we pass clear.
Okay.
Yes, we get government passing mark to 30 and above.
Okay.
And we also get them the interesting thing happen when they can so happy becoming a woman. First man, second man, third man, a woman as well.
That's not Lifeline school.
Lifeline school.
You can be one for say nationwide na woman back.
Woman back.
Okay.
Nationwide na woman.
Okay.
Lifeline school. We get first man, second man, third man, all na woman. So
I've been always one for the ask this question. I don't know if I've said for the past 10 years, we see women they do more good things in terms of education on public exams. You see now women they more can talk the result. What are some of the secrets behind that one day?
That don't tell you see no success no the woman no the under that's really bad.
Is it that we the man they not too focal again or not?
The woman then focus.
Okay.
Interesting.
So when I send 59 picking them for take the exams and 53 able for past player one. That I think that's, if I can get to a percentage wise, that's something like 99%. Of the outcome of the result. So waiting now the secrets behind this success.
The secrets behind that we staff when they work. we really pass on waiting them to pass now to the degree side.
Okay.
They really do well that side.
Okay.
Because one thing make people also the wait pass all thing they do for is that maybe you can get focus in this side they go for and why they go for this and really for good thing out of it.
Okay. So the community side Lifeline Negima Primary School, did I deprive community, when it's come to education and other developments and so far we don't they happen there. So as a head of this institution, how best una can encourage parents them, because now we don't see the education sector, we get government assisted school and we get a private institutions. So how best people can come, because then them results speaks volumes to the community. We for make parents and sending picking in a Lifeline. So what not only do for educate the community for like them sending picking for quality education at that institution.
Yeah, that's thing we can always do. Like we call community people them to a meeting, talk to them like where this results come up for writers as you don't parents and the urge for how we educate them. Because if I do the overall itself, now we do the best in that community.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it for small get 309, second 301, 300, with the other educate. And besides, we focus on them to care, we take this in our building.
Okay.
Yeah, like the community since the private say they go all out for no money ends meet. We need to money business, we take the place in our building.
Okay.
So that's
Okay, continue for still 3. Now the program in him now go get to V Kama in at the head teacher for the Lifeline Negima Primary School. We tap all the way Far East Kuntolo community to be precise. The program the Education Talk and we bring to the insights of the MPSC results and how these particular results affect the Lifeline, and I think it affects them positively based on the outcome as they send 59 picking them for write exams and get 53 we pass with clear mark them so far. Continue for send your message now we different platform now with Facebook and with YouTube channel, and ensure that you ask the questions we so far you want for render to this particular program. I'll turn the mic to Director Tommy Williams. From waiting the teacher don't talk. Is this is the best result so far, as you mentioned, say within the community when I get the best results. Having them pick out we don't do very well inside the exams. Plenty people want for ask whether the school go want for maintain them at the institution or not, because Lifeline may understand so when I get junior secondary school so far. So we don't know whether the institution provide opportunity for them pick out for continuing at the GSS or when I just doing an open form.
Well, when it comes to decision for run the school, normally the school management can get a stake in that, and then they inform with the parents and can get meeting. So normally strategically we get we all over the play, but we not limit any picking for access we educational facility. In fact, Lifeline are one of the institutions Eastern where I want for believe say we consider all age, all classes. Like say you're not disabled person, you're not picking, we come out from a deprived home. I mean, we so much care, the team so much care for them kind of people, and they I'm not gonna name names, but we just get a meeting last week where the team they tell me about specific picking them with demonstrate life skill, doing the learning the year, because we can evaluate, talk about integrity, picking the way spend money in a class, now the school compound, they can meet authorities and give back. So for we, it's not just the head knowledge, it's not just pass the exam, it's about how they produce materials we really need at crucial time like this.
Continue for state with the program now Education Talk, where they come to you live from Liberty Television, and me will bring the program to you. My name is Al Hassan Koma. Just like within you don't talk about with regards to the junior secondary school, plenty help empowering women, the leadership training, program we not only do, and also the efforts of contributing to this push we done the hit into the fabrics of plenty institutions in the country, education-wise, developmental-wise, and all that one day. So, waiting now the secrets behind this, Pastor, because this has been a long serving time where plenty people will want for asking the question. Even as we can do program at the end, I can follow some of the messages that we can come so far inside the program. As somebody will spot you now SLBC when you be there on television, they talk about Lifeline. So they can want to know waiting now the secrets behind this Lifeline, helping young people for be better now the society. Like you talk about over 900 people away now don't give help across the country.
So I think it boils back within our motivation. With motivation so far, a come up from waiting we benefit from. So the founder when our late Reverend Richard Mandeva Cole, a Sierra Leonean, we don't live in Liberia in the 80s, the war broke, he come back to Sierra Leone and he feels say yes, if we invest in young people. This aspect of free education all the area about, we now from Richard will begin area. It gives 600 scholarship to 600 people in our Kontolo community, Apple School. They meet to the Ministry of Social Welfare. And I make it very important where people in then a government position, let them get vision for young people. Yeah. That's the one that we've been doing at the Ministry of Social Welfare, when Pakol meets them, then be able to get clear vision about young people and they agree. And those foundations where they may lay now upon them foundation then they would build today. So lots of young people and we've been benefiting them and they supported by Richard and the team and in partners get to university and come back, then they can give back into the society. And we believe say we own problem, we get solution to we own problems in Sierra Leone. So that is why we always they work with the community for ensure say even though when they get different mindsets, it takes millions of conversations to change the kind of mindset. So we get that kind of phrase we can use in our community. We empower the community wherever they work now, the 8th district, to ensure we empower the community, we help them for ensure that they own the process. And that is why the community engagement and involvement is so much critical. The headmistress don't talk. In the school, then they engage the community. Sometimes even with parents they pay school fees, but the team they come back and meet, but waiting at the vision for them picking them. So it's very important. And over the years, from that very backdrop, we don't continue, even though we're funding not the day, we're funding the day, we just they expand. So that is just the thing where they motivate we as Sierra Leoneans, we feel say we get a role for play, for really solve the problem where Sierra Leone they go through.
I will come to you back because the last time I was able to visit Lifeline Vocational Institute, I may understand the admission process there now. I'll come and talk to you for like you get insights of family with the watch how best then go before get admission na that particular vocational institute na the country. I joined the headmistress for the primary school. Now the results are out and UNABAC as an institution they prepare for new academic year 2024-2025. So waiting now some of the procedures. Somebody want for admitting picking a Lifeline Neima primary school. So waiting now some of the things that we're supposed to do.
Like, to start with, we always encourage you picking them because like okay don't give them the own values or the impact and them not like they go join like other community or other school we not get relatively they give them picking there. So now they go land them back today. So we can talk to them rather let them give the picking them back to me, tell them go to that SS level. So like before the people they see to us, it will not be somebody very useful in the community because of the values that we give them. Because we want to believe we get to value towards steady when they serve the community, teamwork, integrity, excellence, accountability, don't turn a blind eye and integrity. So that day inside we pick them from the laws be safe. We put that value there inside. As the director of the regulator, we get people they see company bag, they take account and they find out who they get this bag. Then they don't do inside there. Not to talk of with the teachers. if you do be good thing to the teacher back for the example.
Okay.
I think that's what they look out for.
Okay. Recently, the Teaching Service Commission done organize training for teachers across the country with regards to literacy, as in look at study done they show see and research done they prove see plenty picking able for read and write, with that done cause a lot of problems so far in the education sector. They strongly believe see they're able for equip the teachers and based on the teaching methodology, we're able for help picking them for able for read and write. Lifeline are pretty sure like private institution, right?
Private government, primary and government.
Now government assisted, so fine, which is very clear. So we don't know how una can handle short cases because the foundation in education cause it speaks volumes, because if picking day from the nursery to class 1, you'd expect with the class 1 if they're able to identify words, so some of them foundation studies. So waiting are some of the key things that una can able for do for able for improve them picking in a lifeline. Waiting at the difference between Lifeline and other schools based on the way they handle the teaching methodology.
Like, as I tell you, we get partners that we work with in a rising academy.
Okay.
The team can really choose 20 schools then. We be lucky for the among them 20 schools and all they do the same way of teaching.
Okay.
Like this rising daily degree
materials, okay.
They use they get real method, all the teach way like different from other schools.
Okay.
When picking can school, they make us picking can don't be under fear. So we environments now will not get picking the fear because we not even use scale.
Okay.
And direct to the farm at and don't be inside.
Okay.
For say cane, not to cane the make picking land because that really makes sense. And picking don't get stress now. Also say cause can't meet it in apple picking. That alone don't make the picking, even if you're in a class, you need to pay attention.
Okay.
And think I'm going to make the sentence picking sabi because of the fear of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be able to talk. I see what I told you sentence, not to the correct one. You kind of for beating. So the learning environment is so fine.
Okay. So before they join director, waiting your relationship with your staff. I always can ask this question to female heads them because when a woman they head the institution, it at times different from when man they head the institution. So that's why I deliberately ask you, waiting at the relationship.
Honestly speaking, me self way see there one common at college. I say I know I've also I know work with two man because I know two man people for them. But we are working, we are family.
Okay.
Yes, as time goes on, if you only comment in the calm sentence, man will talk say, I prefer for work with this man than I work with man.
Okay.
That's I do attest teachers and the talk.
Okay.
We work as a team, we meet with you, you know, at the past, at the same, at the distance, so we do it. That will be
all right, so I'm continuing for stage 3. We get few time inside the program, but I again for come back to you for like able for tell me some of the challenges and so far we don't face as a teacher onto this level we don't reach as head of this particular institution, and how best you able for plan for work towards your success. Now the Lifeline Nerima Primary School. Continue for state 3 in name now we'll get to V Kama, we are the head for Lifeline Nerima Primary School. The program Education Talk, we always there for bring you insights of the education sector. Now Sierra Leone. Today we shine a light to Lifeline Nerima Primary School and Lifeline Nerima Vocational Institute, where the director there for talk about the Vocational Institute. We want for go into issues that we concerning the admission process where we did talk about. So when I don't start with the admission.
Now the vocational department. Please, I want for ask. Please just give me a few seconds. I'll just add something to it in the headmistress been mentioned.
Okay.
You asked a question about Chelsea de Pandu training.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean I believe strongly then they relate. I mean their partnership.
Okay.
But I think in terms of the educational system in Sierra Leone, we get a lot really for work on. For instance, if for me the training, yes, picking them for read, which is good. I know they're against that. But for teachers, a fine for let teachers they're able to identify picking them in a classroom. Would I actually in a slow learner? Would I actually in a fast learner? Then skill and they would I get learning disability? How many teachers they know that? We don't do training across this country with principals, teachers. Then they admit even the radical inclusion. Now, if we talk about radical inclusion beyond Waterloo. So these are issues where for me, we go for try for address because we not only they deal with this generation, we are talking about next generation.
No, I deliberately get for come with you on a program specifically for let's discuss about the trend of this education business because they plan for get somebody from the Teaching Service Commission and the Ministry of Education as well, and also get you somebody with vast experience in some of them things here. Somebody we don't not only based on Friton, somebody we don't they move in different sectors across the country. Let we look into the impact and some of the things that we would project for see development and education.
That's fine. Yeah. I appreciate that. Okay. So back to the recruitment. So forms and they're out. We already don't inform the public. The heads of the Technical Vocational Institute currently don't engage the community. Forms and they're out. You get unemployed youths them where currently they go grab the form. We don't begin the field. I just go on for encourage other young people them because the one that with the internship currently, some they plan complete. We done then a whole semester under we own learning system. So we the forms for this year, forms and they're out if you want to do electrical installation, plumbing, hospitality, ICT, motor mechanic. I think you can able to go and go grab your form. Then detailed conversation, team members and they will go able to engage you for get detailed conversation as to waiting in career because you get some people that will want to go for go land but they want for continue at university level. We get a lot of young people that we don't get the practical and they for the college today they do engineering then they come back and say oh it was good that I came here. So those kind of thing we get a team where they engage you. Is it just for car land this or you want for continue to university level and some of them then can learn, then get a certificate, get open their own business or get employment. So that's fine. So currently the forms are available. By the end of this month, the forms then go down. Then we will talk about the next phase in intake of student recruitment of students into the program for 2024 and 2025.
Is it only Lifeline operating in the east? When I get any one of the institutions at the west? Yeah.
In terms of vocational
and training, yeah.
If we get in the province, you they ask or not the east part of it?
Is it only in the east part or you have in the west?
No, we don't have in the west. Yes, it's just in the east part. Yes, Upper Post School, Wellington. Lifeline Compound, Upper Post School, Wellington.
Okay. All right, continue for states. We shortly will come and wrap up the program. We'll join the head of the institution for the primary school. I'll be talk about some of your challenges then we will mention and you wrap up statements as we move along with the program. What are some of the challenges then you don't face as head of school and how you the plan, for 2025 after the success of the MPSC examination result?
Yeah, the challenges in Boku.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, if we're looking at teachers to start with, for let us say school, like a teacher, but for the school we only get now government assisted.
Okay.
But as there are now only 4 of the government agree.
That's not a big challenge.
Yeah, not a challenge. So like the other teachers they take when voluntary teachers and for go out there and fairly forbid a stripe and come to salary passing.
I know what it takes. Me back we don't be teacher before, so I know what it takes.
That's a big challenge.
Okay.
Because for that person can class at the end of the months, you know, you get something.
And you the head of school now,
Yes.
you they get more of the pressure because we months done, the teacher they expected something.
But honestly speaking, with the help of the boss, we student,
Okay.
we now director, we will put things in place, we will forgive the striping.
Okay.
And now assist government, they assist you, not to government school.
Okay, I
So
understand.
government they can help halfway. They call the community and tell them, say, now this is the situation. So they say they can halfway. They will for the logbets for the teacher. They will to the forbidden. Make sure say we don't take the year down.
So what thing we they expect for 2025 inside the MPSC examination? Are we expecting 400 because then this is 300?
Yeah,
we expect 400.
Yeah, 400. Hopefully.
Okay, so what will be final message to family watching now?
The final message is that they encourage comrades for sending children a lifeline.
Okay.
Because lifeline, as comrades can talk, na Cobra school. At times I can go say, I say no, I don't pull all my body. Because you know it be possible to say this Cobra business where people don't work and they pull my body. But honestly speaking, let them send them children a lifeline. Because na a place where you get life, even if you life family, you get life. That's I can assure anybody.
Deliberately before they left you, with honest opinion, is it okay to be a teacher in Sierra Leone?
We thank God.
Okay.
Honestly.
Thank you so much.
Because all our people they cry say me na teacher and all this. So man they admire you see you say
yes, it's okay.
They get their way pass. I look at them. They get their way pass.
Thank you so much, Fambul. In him na Mrs. Ugiatu V. Kama in the head teacher for the Lifeline Neymar Primary School, a school with a far east of Freetown, Apu School, Kuntolo community to be precise. The program Education Tok, as we wrap up the program, I will now turn the mic to the director for Lifeline Neymar project in Sierra Leone, with Pastor Prince Tommy Williams for the wrap up statement in Sibaba.
Well, I want to tell Liberty plenty thank you, the whole team, because we done the work together. But also, I really appreciate, I want to use this opportunity for say, I am blessed with the team, we're really able, and I want to tell them thank you, because all the picking them what they invest into today, now then tomorrow I'll go for be leaders in this country, and for let them believe in the vision of Lifeline, I want to tell them thank you for their commitment. For other people, we be set them into position where they're able for make this country improve. I want to encourage we all, let we put hands on deck, invest in the young people. I mean, if you're not 40 now, the next 25 years, how many years you go down there on tire? So let's invest inside the young people for build this nation, let better tomorrow. If we talk about the economy, we want to let the economy better. Now the young people we go for prepare for let able for take this economy to the other level. Otherwise, if not just we be say we and the old folks and where they go, we they make mistake. So I want for really encourage everyone we get small opportunity, let we invest. Not just say they build mansions. Invest inside young people because now them go for help this country tomorrow out of this very thing what they care about today. Sierra Leone, not also been there. The population they continue for increase. If you read the UN statistics, the Africa, the population they increase the more. And Sierra Leone, not to a special country where you go say Northern Africa. So the population go for continue for increase. As with the increase, how they plan for solve the problem. Now we lay this politics aside. That they go now to the one them where they in governance, APC, SFPP, all the one them in politics. Now lay politics aside. As the population they go, now begin to think how they solve the problems, partner with community people, with NGOs, with development partners for solve this problem. So I go on for India and one for Telna plenty. Thank you. Let we continue for talk. Make we know tap. I know say the more they talk, the more they inform people and mindset, it will change positively. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, and continue for watch and follow Liberty Television on Facebook, YouTube, and with plenty platform the way we always can stream with program. Don't forget to for 2025 academic year, Liberty Education Talk will come up with a quiz and debating competition we go happen at our studio. So of course, Lifeline Nehemiah Primary School also na open door for the candy. Forget speaking they will bring our studio on a quiz competition and debating for 2020.